Welcome to Turn Right Machine Works. My name is Keith. My wife Vanessa, she saw the video there putting the hats out and displaying those, and she, after we decorated the tree and everything else, she says you got to show them what this looks like afterwards. And we'll get in there and we'll take a look at that in a minute, and I'll show you how my balls are hanging. But I want to go ahead and touch bases with a couple things here. I try to really keep up with all the requests of the videos and stuff that you want to have going. I have a couple things in the works. I have out of New York, I was sent up a small steady rest for a south bin that's missing a top, and we need to go ahead and fabricate a new top for that steady rest. So that's gonna get a little bit into steady rest videos, and also I do want to make one for the closing here as well. So I'm giving you a heads up of what's coming up here next year. I just recently been sent a small gear for a small 13-inch, I think it's a 13-inch closing lathe, and it's a gear that the lead screw or the feed screw keyed shaft slides through, and the keyway is worn out on the inside of the bore, and we're going to be refurbishing this gear assembly for them. We have a couple other projects that I'll actually be starting with. Not that I'll be doing video work with them, but I may have to actually work out of the shop a couple days a week. But it's going to be an environment that is not going to be camera friendly, or I'm going to have time to do any video work, and I'll be down on the duck boats and doing some repair on the skin and stuff. I may take the camera to take photographs or whatever, but I'm not going to have any video footage. But it's going to be eating up some time. We also have the Toolbox giveaway, and I'm serious, I've got the box in mind already. I have procured a new lock, so it'll have its own lock and key, and I believe I'm going to refelt it with some black felt. I'm going to put a new black felt bottom in it. And here, actually probably tomorrow, I have one tool that I'm going to order through MSC, and because I think it's a good opportunity to pick up that tool. And the tool I'm getting is a Fowler brand name, but I'm going to be comparing it to a Mitutoyo and a Starrett item that I have already in hand, and then I'm going to make a choice between the three different makes and tool sets that I have, and then we'll be putting that in for the first tool. The giveaway for the toolbox, the first week next year, the video will start breaking into and explaining entrance and voting, and also we get to see the box and things going on with that. So I'm just kind of giving you a heads up on that without getting in too much detail. I know you want to get in and check out my balls. Another thing, nesting video. I'm trying to remember all the things that I got on the plate here. I still have some projects that I want to get in there, and I want to show actually controlling the nesting and some examples on the table. Not that I want to take you through the whole thing and watch a whole bunch of cutting, but how cutting can be arranged on the table, but giving you an example of what's on the screen, what's on the table. So we'll kind of take a look at that as well. There's a few other things that are in the plans, and I like people that throw in the requests. And I try to mix them up with what's already going on, because I've learned from you guys in your response that you like what flies in the door. When it flies in the door and then we just handle it, whatever it takes, we get her done. I'm learning, since I've communicated with you guys and gotten your comments and your feedback on the video between you and me. We've really got that going on. Comments, and there's a lot of old timers, some a little bit older than I am, some not quite as much, but experienced in one thing or another. I appreciate you jumping in and helping out other viewers with the questions. Not every one of us has got all the answers, but it's working out pretty nice. Also, I noticed a couple different things on my on the comments also. A couple comments were actually removed by YouTube, and because you, the viewers, have been dissatisfied with them, and they get enough negative comments on it that they'll actually pull those. And I kind of like that idea. I didn't have to jump in there, and I didn't have to pull it. I hate seeing things on there like that, but you know, not everybody drinks the same soda. Anyway, things are really looking great for next year, and the little circle of giving that I've experienced this holiday, and you know, I got a gift from Israel, Canada. Over in the UK, a gentleman actually sent a gift, and I opened it up, and it says for Vanessa, and he wrote the little letter, and he says, "You already got everything in the world. I can't give you anything." He says, here's a scarf for your wife," and she loved it, and actually she sat down, and you'll be expecting a letter back there. She does love it. So things are all good. Family's good, and you guys. You know, you guys give me the best gift that anybody else can have, and that's the interest on your part there, and where the videos are actually going. So let's go in and check out my balls. Our house is in construction, and Vanessa made a real nice backdrop behind, and underneath the staircase is where we got, and you can see how close we're actually at here. The angel's head's up there in the stairwell there. That's a wrap.